Title: The Turning Point. Raj had always been someone who took care of his responsibilities with great dedication. As a senior manager in a leading marketing firm, his work-life balance was often a challenge, and he frequently found himself burning the midnight oil to keep up with deadlines. Despite the stressful hours and constant pressure, Raj was proud of the progress he had made in his career. Today, however, he felt a bit different. It was the end of another busy week, and he was ready for a break. Raj decided to take advantage of the opportunity to take a walk in the nearby park after finishing his morning routine. The fresh air always helped him clear his mind. As he walked, he couldn't help but think about the decisions he had made recently. Work was always his priority, but the idea of pursuing his passion for photography had been on his mind for a while now. Could he make the leap and follow his dreams? When he returned home, Raj found an email from his college friend, Aman. The message read, "I've been hearing so much about you lately. You've truly made a name for yourself in the marketing world. But don't forget, you need to make time for yourself as well. Life isn't all about work." Raj smiled, thinking about how Aman had always been one to give advice. Aman had taken a different path years ago, quitting his stable job to pursue his passion for travel photography. Feeling a bit nostalgic, Raj decided to give Aman a call. They hadn't spoken in months. As the phone rang, Raj thought about how they used to have conversations late into the night in college, discussing everything from careers to life's bigger questions. "Hello," Aman answered, his voice full of warmth. "Aman, it's Raj," he said, smiling. "How's everything going?" "Raj, it's so good to hear from you," Aman responded. "I've been following your progress, and I must say, I'm so proud of you. But, are you still putting off your photography dreams?" Raj laughed, feeling a bit embarrassed. "Well, I've been so busy with work lately, Aman. You know how it is. But I've been thinking that maybe it's time to make a change." The two friends spoke for over an hour, and by the time they hung up, Raj felt a sense of clarity. Aman's words had reminded him of something important. Life wasn't just about climbing the corporate ladder or making money. It was about pursuing your passion and finding fulfillment. The next day, Raj made a decision. He would take a step back from work, take part in a photography class, and give it a try. After all, he had made progress in his career, but he also wanted to make time for himself. At his office, Raj found himself listening attentively during a team meeting, but his mind kept drifting back to his new idea. He realized he had spent so many years making excuses for not following his creative interests. It was time to make a plan. Later that week, he attended his first photography workshop. It was a completely different environment from his usual office. As the instructor gave a demonstration on how to properly handle a camera, Raj felt an unexpected sense of calm. He was learning something new, and it was exactly what he needed to find peace from his hectic life. Over the next few weeks, he made time for the class, attending whenever he could. Raj also began to take action on his photography portfolio. He started taking photos during his weekend trips, capturing moments in the parks, streets, and even at family gatherings. Soon, he had enough photos to make a presentation for his first exhibition. It felt like a dream that was finally coming true. But things weren't always easy. Raj had to make tough choices between spending time with his team and his new hobby. There were days when he felt torn between taking care of business and pursuing his passion. Yet, each time he felt unsure, he reminded himself that following his heart was just as important as making a living. One evening, as Raj was sitting down to review his latest photographs, he received a call from his boss. "Raj, we have a huge opportunity for you. We need someone to take charge of a new project, and you're the perfect person for the job," his boss said. Raj felt torn. He had always been someone who took pride in doing his best at work, but now he was also passionate about photography. "I'd love to help, but I also need to take care of my personal projects," he replied. There was a brief pause on the line. "I understand, Raj," his boss said. "It's important to make time for what matters most. Just make sure you are giving your best at whatever you choose." The conversation had a profound impact on Raj. It was clear that his career was important, but his own happiness and personal growth mattered more. He decided to make the most of this moment and take a leap of faith. The next day, he informed his boss that he would take on the project but would also be dedicating more time to his photography. From that moment on, Raj found himself balancing his work and passion more effectively. It wasn't always easy, but he was making progress in both areas. He began to take charge of his schedule, making room for both work and photography. He even started giving photography lessons to beginners on weekends, sharing his love for the art with others. As his portfolio grew, Raj was invited to make a presentation at an art gallery. His exhibition was a huge success, and many people admired his work. That night, as he stood in front of his photographs, he realized that following his passion had been the best decision he had ever made. He had made a difference in his own life, and that was all that mattered. In the end, Raj had learned that success wasn't just about climbing the corporate ladder. It was about living a life that was authentic and fulfilling. He had found a way to take care of his dreams, all while making the most of his career. As he continued to make time for his passion, Raj realized that life was all about finding the right balance between work and personal interests. Between taking responsibility and following your heart. And in that delicate balance, he found his true happiness. Here are the 100 collocations used in the story, along with their meanings and examples. 1. Take care of, to look after or manage something. Example, Meera always takes care of her responsibilities. 2. Work-life balance, the balance between work and personal life. Example, achieving a good work-life balance can be tough in demanding jobs. 3. Burning the midnight oil, to work late into the night. Example, Meera had been burning the midnight oil to meet the deadline. 4. Keep up with, to stay at the same level or progress with something. Example, she struggled to keep up with the project updates. 5. Stressful hours, long or difficult work hours. Example, her stressful hours at the office made her tired. 6. Constant pressure, continuous demands or expectations. Example, the constant pressure of deadlines was overwhelming. 7. Made progress, to move forward or improve in something. Example, Meera made progress in her career over the years. 8. Make a decision, to decide on something. Example, she needed to make a decision about her career. 9. Take a walk, to go for a walk. Example, Meera decided to take a walk in the park to clear her mind. 10. Clear her mind, to relax or focus, often after stress. Example, walking helped her clear her mind from work stress. 11. Think about, to consider or reflect on something. Example, she began to think about her career and future plans. 12. Make the leap, to take a significant step, often in a new direction. Example, she wanted to make the leap and follow her photography dream. 13. Follow her dreams, to pursue what one truly desires. Example, Meera realized it was time to follow her dreams. 14. Give advice, to suggest or recommend something. Example, Priya always gives advice on how to balance life and work. 15. Take part in, to participate in something. Example, Meera decided to take part in the photography. Example, Meera decided to take part in the photography workshop. 16. Give someone a call, to call someone on the phone. Example, Meera decided to give Priya a call and catch up. 17. Have a conversation, to talk to someone. Example, they had a conversation about life and work. 18. Make time for, to allocate time for something important. Example, Meera needed to make time for her photography hobby. 19. Take action, to do something, especially to solve a problem. Example, Meera needed to take action to follow her passion. 20. Give it a try, to attempt something. Example, Meera decided to give it a try and take the photography class. 21. Make a plan, to create a strategy or course of action. Example, Meera made a plan to balance work and photography. 22. Take a break, to stop working for a short period. Example, she decided to take a break from work for a few hours. 23. Make excuses, to justify or give reasons for not doing something. Example, Meera had been making excuses for not pursuing photography. 24. Make a choice, to decide between two or more options. Example, she had to make a choice between work and passion. 25. Take notes, to write down important information. Example, she took notes during the photography class. 26. Give someone a hug, to embrace someone physically. Example, Meera gave Priya a hug when they met. 27. Make a decision, to choose after consideration. Example, Meera made a decision to change her career focus. 28. Take part in, to be involved in an activity. Example, Meera was excited to take part in the photography workshop. 29. Make progress, to advance or improve. Example, she was making progress in both her career and photography. 30. Make a proposal, to suggest or offer something formally. Example, she wanted to make a proposal to her boss about taking on new projects. 31. Take the opportunity, to use an opportunity when it arises. Example, Meera decided to take the opportunity to learn photography. 32. Give a presentation, to explain or show something to an audience. Example, Meera had to give a presentation on her marketing project. 33. Take responsibility, to be accountable for something. Example, she was ready to take responsibility for her new career path. 34. Make an effort, to try hard to do something. Example, she had to make an effort to learn photography alongside work. 35. Take a look, to briefly observe something. Example, Meera wanted to take a look at the photos before deciding. 36. Make an impression, to influence or leave a mark on someone. Example, Meera hoped her photographs would make an impression at the gallery. 37. Take charge of, to take control of something. Example, Meera had to take charge of her own future and career. 38. Give permission, to allow someone to do something. Example, her boss gave permission for her to balance her work and passion. 39. Take a moment, to pause or take a short break. Example, Meera decided to take a moment to reflect on her progress. 40. Make sense, to be logical or reasonable. Example, her decision to pursue photography made sense after all. 41. Give someone a lift, to help or assist someone. Example, Priya gave Meera a lift when she needed advice. 42. Take a detour, to take a longer or different path than planned. Example, Meera had to take a detour in her career to find happiness. 43. Make a fortune, to become very wealthy. Example, she didn't want to make a fortune from photography, but just enjoy it. 44. Give an example, to provide a sample or illustration. Example, the teacher gave an example of how to take a good photograph. 45. Take the lead, to become the leader or take charge. Example, Meera was ready to take the lead in her new career direction. 46. Give a reply, to respond to someone. Example, Meera didn't know how to give a reply to her boss's suggestion. 47. Make a point, to emphasize or focus on something. Example, Meera always made a point of not losing sight of her goals. 48. Take responsibility for, to accept the duty for something. Example, Meera took responsibility for both work and her passion. 49. Give someone advice, to offer guidance or suggestions. Example, Priya always gave Meera advice when she needed it. 50. Take charge of, take control or leadership of something. Example, Meera took charge of her own future by following her dreams. 51. Make time for, to create space in one's schedule for something important. Example, Meera decided to make time for her photography classes. 52. Take an interest, to become engaged or curious about something. Example, Meera started to take an interest in learning new photography techniques. 53. Give a shout out, to publicly acknowledge or praise someone. Example, Priya wanted to give a shout out to Meera for her amazing work. 54. Make use of, to utilize or use something effectively. Example, Meera made use of her photography skills in her new project. 55. Take it easy, to relax or not stress too much. Example, Meera learned to take it easy when things got overwhelming. 56. Give a helping hand, to assist someone with something. Example, Priya offered to give a helping hand with her photography portfolio. 57. Take advantage of, to use something for one's benefit. Example, Meera decided to take advantage of the opportunities at the workshop. 58. Make a habit of, to do something regularly or as part of a routine. Example, Meera made a habit of practicing photography every weekend. 59. Give someone credit, to acknowledge someone's contribution or effort. Example, Priya gave Meera credit for her creativity and hard work. 60. Take a step forward, to make progress or move ahead in something. Example, Meera took a step forward in her career by attending the workshop. 61. Make an impact, to have a significant effect on someone or something. Example, Meera hoped her photography would make an impact on her audience. 62. Give someone a break, to allow someone to relax or rest. Example, Meera needed to give herself a break after a long week of work. 63. Take something seriously, to treat something with importance and attention. Example, she began to take her photography seriously after years of just taking snapshots. 64. Make an appearance, to show up or attend an event. Example, Meera was excited to make an appearance at the photography exhibition. 65. Give a reason, to explain why something is done. Example, Priya asked Meera to give a reason for choosing photography as a career. 66. Take a moment to reflect, to pause and think about something carefully. Example, Meera took a moment to reflect on her journey and achievements. 67. Make up for, to compensate for something. Example, she wanted to make up for the lost time by dedicating herself to her passion. 68. Give someone a call, to phone someone. Example, Meera decided to give her boss a call to explain her new focus. 69. Take the plunge, to take a big risk or make a bold decision. Example, Meera was ready to take the plunge into a new career path. 70. Make the most of, to utilize something to its fullest potential. Example, Meera decided to make the most of her photography talents. 71. Give an impression, to create a mental image or perception in someone's mind. Example, Meera wanted to give an impression of confidence at her exhibition. 72. Take a stand, to publicly support or oppose something. Example, Meera was ready to take a stand and be true to her passion. 73. Make the right choice, to make a good or wise decision. Example, Meera believed she had made the right choice by following her dream. 74. Give someone a reason to smile, to make someone happy or cheerful. Example, Meera's work in photography gave her friends a reason to smile. 75. Take notice of, to pay attention to something. Example, Meera began to take notice of the little details in her photos. 76. Make a good impression, to present oneself well to others. Example, Meera wanted to make a good impression at her first solo exhibition. 77. Give someone the benefit of the doubt, to believe in someone's good intentions, even without proof. Example, Priya decided to give Meera the benefit of the doubt regarding her new career choice. 78. Take pride in, to feel pleased or proud about something. Example, Meera began to take pride in her photography portfolio. 79. Make it work, to make something succeed or function properly. Example, Meera was determined to make her photography work alongside her office job. 80. Give someone a chance, to provide an opportunity for someone to prove themselves. Example, her mentor decided to give Meera a chance to exhibit her work. 81. Take a break from, to stop doing something temporarily. Example, Meera decided to take a break from work to focus on her passion. 82. Make an adjustment, to make a small change. Example, Meera had to make some adjustments to balance both careers. 83. Give something a shot, to attempt or try something. Example, Meera was ready to give her photography a shot at the exhibition. 84. Take it one step at a time, to approach something gradually. Example, she decided to take it one step at a time in her new career. 85. Make progress, to improve or advance in something. Example, Meera was making progress in both her office job and photography. 86. Give a sense of, to make someone feel something. Example, her photos gave a sense of serenity and calm to the viewer. 87. Take care of oneself, to look after one's own well-being. Example, Meera learned how to take care of herself despite the busy schedule. 88. Make a difference, to have an impact, to bring about a change. Example, Meera hoped her photos could make a difference in how people view art. 89. Give someone a hand, to assist or help someone. Example, Priya was always ready to give Meera a hand with her photography. 90. Take advantage of, to use an opportunity or resource for benefit. Example, Meera decided to take advantage of the free photography class. 91. Make a contribution, to give something valuable to a cause. Example, Meera wanted to make a contribution to the art community. 92. Give someone a chance, to provide an opportunity to prove themselves. Example, Meera's boss decided to give her a chance at more responsibility. 93. Take on, to accept a responsibility or challenge. Example, Meera was ready to take on new projects in photography. 94. Make time for, to allocate time for something. Example, Meera had to make time for her new photography hobby. 95. Give something a try, to attempt or try something new. Example, Meera decided to give photography a try as her new passion. 96. Take the first step, to begin something. Example, Meera decided to take the first step towards her dream career. 97. Make an effort, to exert oneself in order to achieve something. Example, she had to make an effort to learn photography. 98. Give a talk, to speak publicly about a subject. Example, Meera was invited to give a talk at a photography seminar. 99. Take control, to gain authority or power over something. Example, Meera wanted to take control of her career path. 100. Make a commitment, to pledge or promise to do something. Example, Meera made a commitment to pursue photography full-time.